Without inclusion, we wouldn't really have anything. It would just be like the same 5 people over and over again. And I know a lot of people don't really like that. It gets boring after a while. My name is Fanny DeVito. I run a show over at Nito Burrito called Nito Drag Ito. It's an all-ages drag show. My show is open cast, which means that anybody can join in if they just email me, and if I have space for them, then I will add them to the cast list. It's one of the things that keeps my show bright, I think. Spokane has always been my home. I've lived here majority of my life, and I never really felt comfortable in Spokane until I started doing this. It's really important to me to be able to have this space for myself and also for the other people who are just starting out and wanting to perform. And being able to win an award like this would mean more attention to this space, which means I could get a bigger space eventually. It's my baby. And I think it deserves a place to shine, I guess.
Queer nightlife specifically is just about expression to the utmost degree, unapologetically being yourself. I'm Sid Al-Thumali. I'm the founder and host of the Wayward World podcast. So the Wayward World podcast is a channel on YouTube and podcast services everywhere, where we host a variety of different shows, specifically The Rewind, where we highlight queer nightlife and drag artists of all kinds all across the world. The Wayward World podcast was really about highlighting artists initially, but I took a queer approach to it as I explored more of my queer identity and my gender expression a little bit. Right now, there's just such a pushback, not just on queer nightlife and drag, but trans people and the trans community. And there's a correlation there, between those two, and giving people those spaces to not only talk about their art, but to tell their story. In this political climate that we're in, it is so important to highlight queer artists, specifically.
What's up, everybody? I'm James Pacotis. I'm a performing artist, a producer, and a co-founder of the New Age Warriors.
And I am Devontae Pearson. I go by TS The Solution. I'm a hip-hop artist, audio engineer, and co-founder of New Age Warriors.
Yes, that's right. New Age Warriors operates at many different intersections. It first started because we saw a lot of youth suffering in middle school and high school, and this was pre-COVID. So there was already some outliers happening in a lot of different communities around substance abuse, isolation, and bullying, suicide ideation. These things were already prevalent. And we started developing concerts to inspire and empower our future leaders in these youths.
To me, New Age Warriors provides examples. We go back to when we were in school, and when we got assemblies or somebody came to talk to our school, it was a man that didn't look like me, wearing things that I couldn't afford, talking about things that I had no idea about. When we go to these schools, we want to provide these students not only with just experience that we've gone through and how we can relate to them, but with opportunities too. Inclusion is important because I know what life is when there's no inclusion and there's no resources. I know what it's like to be left out. I know what it's like to just be stagnant. So without inclusion, we're just stagnant. Our future is stagnant. Our perspectives are stagnant. We're stuck in time. We're not thinking about the future. Without inclusion, we're all in survival mode.
Running.